we're dozing off right after the kids. But on times that we dedicate for each other, yeah, we may sit up and watch a show that's on the DVR or something on Netflix. Nothing like long, like not no 2-hour movie or nothing like that.
Man, once I get mine into bed at 8:00,
Mm-mm.
I mean, no. I'm trying to be sleep by 9.
Oh no, because that's really when my night starts.
Because I'm trying to be asleep by 9 because I know that the 14-month-old is liable to get up at any point in the night.
Well, see, I don't run into that no more.
Yeah, man, she'll get, and then she usually wakes up somewhere between 11:45 and 2. Somewhere in that range, and that's what us putting her to bed at 7:30, 8:00. She'll get up, she want to play or whatever. So I've kind of figured it out now. Like, I may get her up for just a few minutes or whatever. See if she'll, go back down. If she won't, then I'm changing her diaper. I'm getting her some warm milk. And then I'm just kind of like cuddling her a little bit. And then she dozes back off, and I'm putting her right back in her bed.
Right.
Time she gets finished, and then like sometimes I'll still hear her a few hours later wake up again. But I'm kind of like, girl, ain't nothing wrong with you. You don't have a temperature. You're not, I just checked you a little while ago. Your diaper is okay right now. You got a belly full still. You're not, hungry or anything like that. And the other night she did it. I mean, she was in there just banging the crib. Banging it. And like we could hear it just like, because we had already moved it from the wall.
Right.
And I was just thinking, this child's going to tear that thing apart. Like, I'm just thinking any given night she's going to tear it apart.
I sure hope not.
Man, but, if she goes back to sleep, then I can get a little bit of sleep. I think that's why I try to get in bed early, because I know that this is possibly to happen.
I've done that, rush to sleep to make sure that I get a few hours in before the interruption starts.
Yes.
Especially when my oldest was going through that whole coughing thing or whatever. That was the main thing. Once we would get her settled, the whole house would shut down, because if we can get 4 hours before she went through another series of that, we were good. We were ahead of the curve. So yeah, I get that. But yeah, of course it says being a parent is not an identity. It's a part of who you are. And as soon as possible, arrange for babysitters, meaning relatives, neighbors, or friends. It's crucial you put aside some time for yourself and your partner. And this one here is already yawning. A well-rounded parent is always better than a burnout parent, which I agree. And that follows in so many aspects. So the second one is what we should all be doing. Keep exercising.
I miss exercising.
So they say a cardio workout, 30 minutes for 3 times a week or more, cuts anxiety and depression up to 70% in most people.
I could do that. Yeah, because when I was exercising regularly, then I did feel more robust. I felt my mind was clear, and I wasn't, all anxious about stuff. So my plan is to start in the morning. Today was my first.
To go to the gym?
Or?
Okay, so what time would you have to do that to do the other stuff?
Like if I get up at 5, then I can run to the gym really quick, get a good 45 minutes in, come on back by the time it's time to get everybody else up, get myself ready for work, get them to where they need to be, and go from there.
Okay. That's doable. And you can do something at home.
You know what?
But you pay for a gym membership.
I do. And you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, like tomorrow, I don't even have to be to work until 10 a.m.
Oh. So
I may just get them done and then hit the gym afterwards after I drop them off.
And go straight from the gym to
work.
Is that going to be every day?
No, just this week, I think. So that might, because that will give me that time in between. I might do that.
Yeah. That's good. But like it says, and I can understand about the anxiety and depression part. Of course, you'll feel better, have more energy, and less appetite for comfort food. Which, again, goes back into our whole needing to start our plans again. But it's okay. Ooh, this is a good one, because this is exactly what we do now. Yeah. Reboot creativity. Creativity is a wonderful tension outlet. I mentioned to you when we started thinking about doing this, I said, if nothing else, I'll use this for like a therapy session. Yeah. Because I don't have the time to just go and maybe find a counselor and sit down with somebody, 60 minutes or 90 minutes a week. I can just talk it out here, and nothing specific or anything like that, but just have a chance to talk to like-minded people, or have like-minded people listen to us as we vent about, our boring, mundane lives.
Or the people that work with you that don't shut up.
They don't.
Oh my good gosh.
Yes. But that is, guys, that's one of the reasons we started this podcast or started this whole branding project, is because we wanted a way to identify outside of the norm, outside of being mom or the wife or the co-worker and things like that. We wanted to start something outside of that was ours.
And even this last sentence, last two sentences, it says that children love to see their parents be creative. It's a good modeling tool for your kid to see you doing it, and good self-care for you. I can appreciate that, because I like to always try and do something creative, and I also like to try and foster that in my kids too. Like my 5-year-old is steadily drawing creative. Mommy, I made you this. Mommy, I made you that. I got this. I got that. Like we encourage that kind of stuff.
Right.
At one point we were kind of like, right on whatever, but then I had to reel that back in. But, I do encourage her, whatever you think, create it. Do it. If you want to draw it, if you want to paint it, do it. I see that your baby's a little artist, budding artist.
She kind of gets it naturally from my husband's side of the family, because I don't draw at all. But she likes following these YouTube videos where it teaches you how to draw different things. And so, of course, she finds characters. She likes Black Panther, the Pokemon, what is it, Pikachu, Spider-Man, all kind of stuff like that she likes to, and when I look at it, I'm like, this is actually Spider-Man, in motion and all that kind of stuff. And so once she kind of follows it step by step originally, she can recreate it.
That's pretty cool.
And so we have boxes and bins of paper of stuff that she's created, like all kinds of stuff. Like I can't keep up with it.
That's pretty cool.
Painting supplies. So yes, she's a little creative, and I can appreciate that. And it keeps her off of the technology stuff. It keeps her screen time low. After she does her sight words and her book at after school, she gets into that, and I don't have to worry about influence of outside. She kind of hones in on that. Now that we know the Momo challenge is
I was getting ready to say, like,
now that we know that that's a hoax.
Oh, it's a hoax?
Yeah, they said that it was a hoax created to hoax us. Now, how stupid is that?
What?
It was a hoax created, and quote me if I'm wrong, y'all, but it was, don't quote me. It was a hoax created in the UK, and it spread over here somewhere through, word of mouth or, the telephone game, however it's done. And it's not true.
So the Momo challenge is really not real?
It's really not real.
It's been all over the news.
I know,
and
YouTube
everything.
could literally find no instances of it. And nobody could report it. Like, nobody, like you could report videos. There were no reports. It was just, like, these articles created to say that there were reports of this stuff.
Because I asked the 15-year-old about that, because we got it from the high school. I was like, when I get these things, I just go in there and be like, hey, don't be stupid.
Right.
Like, are you doing this?
Don't turn on the gas stove at night.
Like, quit being stupid. Don't sniff stuff that you're not supposed to be sniffing. Like, don't be stupid. You know?
Right.
So I was like, have you heard of this Momo challenge? And he's looking at me like, what are you talking about?
Right.
So I'm explaining to him. He's like, that's lame. Why would anybody ever do that?
Well, because
I was like, well, somebody's doing it.
Somebody thought of it.
A bunch of people are doing it. He's like, that's lame. Like, auntie, come on.
So apparently that was a hoax. So you can Google, like, Momo challenge hoax, and it'll give you the whole history.
Even as late as today, I got an email from the principal of the elementary school.
Oh, they late.
Reiterating. Yes, because the high school gave it to me last week.
Yeah, they late. The hoax was announced Friday.
It was before. Really?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm late too.
Because I was telling the people during this weekend, because somebody else was talking about it to one of our little cousins. And I said, no, it's a hoax. And I showed them. They was like, dang. You can't even protect your kids in peace because they protecting you from the protection of the hoax. Like, what is that?
It's stupid. Like, but did you see that little thing? It was scary looking.
Did you call that little thing? I wouldn't even let the kids see my screen when I was looking at it. Like, no.
I kept thinking, is something going to happen to me? Because I'm looking at it like, what's going to happen?
It's like the movie The Ring.
The Ring. Once you look at it.
When I saw it on my screen, I said, no, like, don't look, because they be all over the
I was
shoulder.
like, she does look kind of, devilish. It does look a little sinister.
So yes, from my understanding, now if y'all find Momo, don't share it. But
oh my goodness!
My understanding that was a hoax. So yeah, you can't even protect your children in peace.
Oh my goodness! I can't. I'm done. I quit.
All right. So the next tip is personal adventures. Parenting doesn't end personal growth. So if you're stagnating in the same old routine, surfing the net or watching an entire season of a Netflix series in a few days, chances are you've stopped challenging yourself, which I can see that. You become just a slob of yourself and just a...
Yeah. So it turns out kids actually prefer their parents to actually have a sense of purpose or a mission and do something. Kids don't want you just to sit there all day. And I mean, think about it. Because they're like, come on, mama, let's go do this. Let's go do that. Can we do this? Can we do that? They don't, no child... I mean, I just never heard my 5-year-old say, no, I'm not doing nothing. I just want to sit here and watch TV.
Right. Because have you had those days where you've been really lazy and they just get on your nerves because they want to do 10 things?
Yes.
And you're like, I just want to sit here, but that's just not how their minds work.
That's not how they're wired.
They're not wired like that. So, like you said, they like the creativity. They like to know that you're active, and hopefully it translates to them as well.
Yeah, and I think about, if I find that I'm in that situation, that I'm just like, I'll try and tell myself, okay, get up, go, because if she sees me going, like you said, that's going to keep her motivated to go in. And my thought is that it's going to translate into a lifetime of doing for her.
That's what we hope.
So then she won't grow up to be a lazy adult that just sits around on the couch all day watching TV, doing mind-numbing things. She'll be an active adult. She'll be able to keep her body healthy and active and everything like that. And she'll be able to say, oh, I've always done this. I've always been able to go running or bicycling or something like that. My parents did it with me as well. Now, we don't always do all that all the time.
No. Realistically, no.
But I fully encourage them to sometimes, I mean, really, I know my mom was listening and everything. So the other week when she was here, the 5-year-old wanted to go outside and ride her bicycle. But we were just dog tired.
Yeah. Oh, not tonight with the flip-flops.
No, I actually had to go outside that night and my ankle just getting back right. But she wanted to ride her bike, so we was like, it's too late now. And I looked at my husband. No, I told her, I said, my husband was sitting beside me. I said, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. If Nana wasn't here, we'd probably just let you ride up and down the hallway in the house.
I haven't brought the bike in, but the youngest, she has a little tricycle thing.
Yeah.
We've let her ride it down here because ain't nobody going out there in that cold.
Yeah, I mean, we're really just kind of thinking, it might be easier on the bike. If you bring that car in, you're not going to be able to turn it around real good. That's just going to be going forward and backing up.
And then she ran into one of your walls.
Yeah, so we really contemplated. I was like, if Nana wasn't here, we probably would let you do it.
Right.
But,
just to get you off our backs.
Yeah, but since she's here, we'll just go outside tomorrow.
Right. So it says, look for activities that will stimulate you intellectually, emotionally, and creatively, Lord Jesus, in new ways. Creatively in new ways. Make no words is another thing.
They keep keeping it creative.
Words with friends.
Yes, words with friends.
So, this is a good one. Keep socializing.
Yes.
Don't lose your friends.
Because that's so easy to do.
It is real easy to do.
We get cut off from anybody. Once you get married, you get cut off from your single friends. And then once you have children, you get cut off from your non-children friends. Or even not even just your non-children friends, but the friends who may have children, but they're not in the same stage as you.
Yeah.
You get cut off from them as well.
Yeah, because I can see how it is boring to hear, new parents discuss the same stuff about the milestones of their children and stuff like that. People don't just want to hear that. Right. And even if you are still socializing with your friends that have kids, even your same age, that don't have to be our discussion. It's you lived a whole life before that, and you're living a life currently. So you need to have the opportunity to not isolate yourself. And so it says spending, I agree with this, spending every moment of your free time with your kids is not good for you or for them. Don't let your friendships fade away. Pick up the phone, set up time to see each other, and for goodness sake, give the parenting theme conversations a rest. You'll be surprised how relieved you feel. I believe that. It's hard to do that, though.
It is.
It's just a natural progression of conversation.
But like I said, if you don't do it every now and again, you never get to reboot about it. I mean, you're just always going in parenting mode. You never really get to reboot, you know.
I find it hard when you're dealing with people who you've met because of your children. That's hard to do. To not